now with what just happened. So, the big news in the astrological community is that the planet Venus, which is the planet of love, but also the planet of what you value, it is the planet of worth. What you value is very specific to you. What you desire is very specific to you. What and who you love is very specific and unique to you. Now, this planet of Venus has just gone, I believe, on last Friday into the sign of Capricorn. Now, as someone with Venus and her sun in Capricorn, Venus, I have my Venus, my sun, and Neptune in Capricorn. I I can really help guide the energy in this Venus Capricorn and really help us sift through what Venus and Capricorn means. So again, remember, Venus is what you value, it's what you love, it's what you desire. It's really where your heart is. Just imagine that Venus is your heart. The sun is your personality, the moon is your inner world, your subconscious and your emotional state, and Venus is your heart and what your heart desires. Now, Capricorn is a practical, steady, stable, reliable, foundational, building energy. Capricorn wants us to dedicate ourselves to something. And Capricorn doesn't rush through a process of growth, creation, or building a foundation. Capricorn knows the value of taking your time, going slowly, and doing it bit by bit or building brick by brick, piece by piece. It's not a rushing sort of energy. Now, Venus, for some of us, Venus is, I love it, I want it now. No, Venus is in Capricorn is going to have us put the effort in to take steps towards what we desire and what we value. Venus in Capricorn is looking for quality over quantity. It knows value and it knows worth, and it wants what is divine for itself. Now, in the astrological community, a lot of times luxury is talked about with Venus in Capricorn, where people who have Venus in Capricorn, they want Gucci and Prada and they want the best things in life and the fanciest things in life. I don't personally resonate with that as someone who has Venus in Capricorn in the fifth house. I resonate with outside of the box values. My values aren't necessarily the same as the values of the masses. And if you're watching this video, you probably also don't have exactly the same values as the values of the masses. Some people want fancy cars. Some people want to have peace in their heart. Some people want a big mansion. Some people really want a dog in their life or a pet in their life. So, whatever it is that you value and you desire is going to come to the forefront for everybody. And we all, having Venus and Capricorn in the sky right now, have this sort of wave of energy that's going to be here all the way until March, I believe. So we have many months with Venus and Capricorn where we can build the foundation and take the baby steps towards what we really want and what we desire. Venus in Capricorn is about investing in things. So, investing your money, but also investing your time and investing your energy in things that are going to have endurance, that things that will support you for the long haul, things that have staying power. It's not like a quick fix kind of energy, it's about sustainability, longevity, and practicality. So if I wanted to explore what it would be like to align with the energy of Venus and Capricorn, I would ask myself, what do I want to invest in that is going to light me up and, keep my vibration up and keep my heart open over a long period of time? personally, for me, investing in the Costa Rica retreat, I have to put money into that Costa Rica retreat to make it happen. But as someone with Venus and Capricorn, I know the value of that investment. I invest in myself and I invest in the community, in the collective, because um, it gives me really good vibes in my heart and they last. It's not a quick fix. The way if I went to a store and I bought, I don't know, a really cute shirt, but I can only wear it to this one event, that doesn't give me the same longevity as investing in myself. So another example is investing in a program, like investing in All Access is a great way to connect to Venus in Capricorn, investing in personal development. Maybe you invest in a coach, or some people are investing in relationship coaches. Some people are investing in sexuality coaches. Some people are investing in business coaches. Some people have nutrition coaches. There's all these ways to invest in yourself. Now is also a good time to invest in things like property, things that are, I'm not saying the property market is good. I have no idea. But what I am saying is things that are going to give you value over time. For me, that's investing in a dog when the time is right. I'm about to go to a human potential conference. I know that's going to give me um, investment in myself for the future. So hopefully you get the point that I'm trying to get across. It is, how can you invest in yourself? Are you valuing yourself? Do you know your worth and what it takes financially, energetically, emotionally to bring value to your life for the long haul? For the long haul. It's understanding your worth and being willing to wait for it and willing to work for it and willing to invest in it. Venus is about what we value and what we love, and it also is about our relationships. So, what are you willing to put into your relationships, whether they're your career, your community, your romantic relationship, even the relationship that you have with your health, the relationship that you have with yourself? So, hopefully, you get the picture here. We are cultivating love through investing in ourselves. I think it's, for me, it's, I mean, obviously, because I have Venus in Capricorn and my sun in Capricorn, I'm really feeling this energy because it makes me feel stable and secure when I know that I can work towards something at my own pace that is going to fulfill me in the long run. So we're thinking about how we can add value to our lives and how we can invest in ourselves to add value to our lives. So this is not about instant gratification. It is truly about making our lives a little bit more sacred by putting the energy into what we want to grow. Okay. So something that could show up during this time is limiting beliefs around your worthiness, around your relationship with money, limiting beliefs around your worthiness in a relationship. It's all about what are you willing to do right now, accepting yourself exactly as you are right now, bringing compassion and love to yourself exactly as you are right now, no judgment at all. And then from this place, bringing more energy to yourself, investing in yourself to grow the things that you are in relationship with. The other thing that's going to happen is that the things that you no longer value, you're not going to really want to do anymore. And maybe at one point in time, you valued this thing or this person or this experience. And now you might find you don't want to do it anymore. Maybe you don't want to cook anymore, or maybe you don't want to write newsletters or anymore. Maybe you don't want to go to school anymore. Whatever it is that is unique to you, you may notice that there are things popping up that you once really valued, but now you're just over it. You're in a new growth period. And this is a time to use discernment around, okay, is this thing that I'm doing that I don't want to do anymore? Do I want to just throw it out the window, or is it worth my time? Is it worth waiting it out? Is this moment where I don't really have the passion for it because it's not exciting right now, is it worth continuing the process because in the long run I will gain value? We're long run big picture kind of value right now. Now, maybe this thing that you're investing your energy, time, or money into is not worth it anymore and is not serving you. And those things we do want to release and let go of. Okay, so I'm going to put all that out there. So then we have next Thursday a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus. Taurus and also Libra are ruled by Venus, the planet of love. So, this again is going to be a moon where we will look at what we value and what we love and what we no longer are wanting to deal with, what's not on our path, what's not going to give us long term value, and letting that go. So this full moon in Taurus will be about kind of grounded, stable, slow building where we're cultivating our futures day by day, step by step, without rushing or running through it. I'm really excited for that full moon. Okay, now for our tarot reading, I've got 3 cards ready for you. The first card is collectively and in the star tribe, what we are letting go of for this new cycle that we're stepping into just for this week, what we're letting go of, what we're releasing. The second card is going to be what we need to pay attention to, we need to pay attention to this week that is going to help us on our paths. And then the third card is what we know is already on its way. It's already on its way, but it's important that we acknowledge that it's on its way. All right. Now, please think of a number from 1 to 3 in your mind. Go. Good job. You did it. I'm so, so proud of you. I'm so impressed by you. Okay, so you've got your number. That is going to be your special card this week. And you can just take in whatever I say or do further research or do your intuitive thing once you find out what your card is. So, card number 1, people, you've got the wheel. Card number 2, people, you have got the Queen of Swords. Card number 3, people, you have got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we are going to start with card number 1, people, because this is the beginning of our story and it's actually what we're letting go. Now, in the reading that I pulled, this card came in reversed, showing that we might need to be doing a little bit more recapitulating is the word that's coming through, but a little bit more attention and connection to this energy. And in a reversal, it's important that when things change, we are not trying to micromanage them or control. When things are wanting to change, especially when something's not working, and you know when something's not working, but your ego really wants it to work, and so you're pushing and you're struggling and you're micromanaging and you're controlling it. Getting this wheel card in reversal would be a great example of that kind of micromanaging the universe and not allowing things to shift and change. So I know a lot of people that have ended relationships in the past couple of weeks, very, very normal with the astrology that's happening, with all the scorpionic energy, which is very good at letting go of things. Oh, one more piece is that we have eclipse season coming in that is starting on the 19th, and eclipses bring change. Eclipses bring rapid and faded change. Astrologers say that they're the faded moments from, it'll go, I believe, until we have 2 eclipses. So we have the 19th of November, and then we have one in December that will be a solar eclipse. And between those two eclipses, the lunar and the solar eclipse, fated change is said to happen, where what is not coming with us on our path will be released. And sometimes it's surprising for people, other times it gives them the power to make the change. In past eclipse seasons, I've made big moves, or my apartment has been taken away for some reason, the rent has gone up, things like that. Things will change. The wheel card is the ability to be adaptable, the ability to go with the flow, the ability to know that change is taking us to a higher place and change is helping us grow. So, whatever is shifting in your life, especially people who chose number one, this is almost like an omen saying, allow this beautiful change, whatever is either leaving or coming in, even if there's something scary that might be coming in, something new that's coming in that you don't have experience with. This is the beauty of that infinity symbol. This is really the card of life. You never are up forever. You're never down forever. It is this kind of flow and this dance and this wheel of change. And the way to move gracefully through our lives is to be adaptable through this change. Now we're still in 2021, which is a 5 year. Fives kind of rule the eclipses. They rule rapid change and transformation. But if you hold on to the past, you don't get to experience all the blessings that want to come through. Because in order to get new energy in, you have to get old energy out. It's just like if you have a box full of crackers up to the top, you can't add more crackers in. You got to take some of those crackers out. Weird analogy, but obviously I like crackers. Okay, so change. And this is in our what we're releasing. So releasing resistance to the new, releasing the hesitancy of change and knowing that everything is working out in divine timing. We do not have control of time. The wheel is also about time. And we are not the rulers of time as much as we would like to be. As much as I'd like to snap my fingers and have a puppy in my lap, it's not happening. I have got to trust the timing. Card number two, people, you have got the Queen of Swords. Also came in reverse. Now, the Queen of Swords is a big honesty energy. This is what is true to me, and I am going to use my words to share about it. The Queen of Swords has so much past experience in her life around what she wants and doesn't want. And she's done a lot of practicing creating really firm boundaries and using that sword to cut out what she does not want. The Queen of Sword is a total boss because she is super in alignment with what is true to her. She is extremely honest. Now, this came in reversed. So there may be, for some of us, maybe you listening to this, maybe not, a challenge within you to communicate something very important right now. If it's hard to communicate outside, like to bring words out, you might write about it or even video yourself talking about it. But are you being honest? Are you being honest in the deepest part of yourself? And if there's something that's a little off within you, especially between the head and the heart, the Queen of Swords asks us to speak about it now, to speak about what we desire in order to also bring it into existence, and to speak about the unspeakable so that we can take the magnetism and the energy off of it. So, this is a week where communicating is going to be really, really important. Your honesty is very, very important. And there may be information that's revealed from the people around you. This could be someone in your life that is holding something in that needs to have a conversation. So, card number two, people, this is about communicating and being honest with yourself. Okay, so Beautiful. Card number 2, people, Queen of Swords. Couldn't be better. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is card number 3. I'm reading the mantra here in the book, and that is, I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. Okay, so this is a card that very much represents Capricorn, Venus energy. Capricorn can be a little, let's say stingy. Capricorn likes deals and discounts and sometimes is a reserved energy. The 10 of Pentacles is asking us to be generous with our hearts, with our time, and with our money. Notice where those reservations are coming up, especially in what I spoke about earlier with Venus and Capricorn, in investing in yourself and investing in our growth, in our longevity, in our future, in our potential. When I pull this card, what comes up for me are the fears around those investments and the fears around, putting, for example, I'm at a point in my life where I pretty much only eat organic food. And I recognize the investment that that takes. And I recognize that it is, 3 times as much as food that isn't organic. But to me, I deeply value food that is healing. And I value food that is not pumped with chemicals and toxins. And because of the research I've done, I understand that when I'm not eating organic, I am potentially eating pesticides and drugs, basically, that are pumped into the earth and the animals. So for me, I need to be generous with my wealth, generous with my abundance, and trusting that I am worth it. It's so much about you are worth the investment on yourself. So is there something that you are kind of reserved around investing in that you really want to invest in? I can think for myself about a like self-development program that is kind of expensive. It's about 2 grand. It's kind of expensive, but I know that the value I'll get from taking this program is going to give me a lot. And so for me, I pull this card and I would say, okay, so there's a program coming in January. It would be of my um, future, my highest self, my future self would desire and know that I'm worthy of investing in this program because it's going to take me where I want to go. So when we've got the 10 of Pentacles, the message is you're more abundant than you think you are, and that you are capable of that cycle of energy. And when you're putting energy into the world, when you are using your energy, your emotions, your material goods, your food, whatever it might be, to share and be generous, you're going to receive that back. So for me, I've gone through a big journey of learning to be more generous. Since I have my Capricorn and Venus, I tend to hold things, I tend to be a little more reserved. And so this card is asking us to be more generous. There's even a little golden retriever on there. So cute, little puppy coming in. But we see this family, community, generosity, abundance, love. There's sacred geometry in there. The color red is your root chakra, reminding us that we are secure and safe, and that we can, from this secure, safe within ourselves, take the steps forward. Let's say, like the risks. I love this word investments, like the 15th time I've used it today, but it's just flowing through me to continue to build the future that we're building. So that's it for today. You're building your future, and the choices that we make today are creating our future selves. So that is the reminder of Venus and Capricorn and this Taurus full moon with the Scorpio sun that's coming up. Super, super powerful. So this week, be honest open yourself up to the change, open yourself up to things that may go differently than you thought they would go. And we know from a deep, deep place that we are safe and secure within ourselves, sovereign beings creating our future. So I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. And I will see you so soon. Mwah. Happy, 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 happy eclipse season.